Bine ați revenit la ZEF IT Generation! Astăzi avem o ediție specială în cadrul căreia vă vom prezenta cum a decurs evenimentul InnovX-BCR Elevator Pitch, organizat săptămâna trecută, în care 10 scale-ups, startup-uri de tehnologie care au avut creșteri accelerate în ultimii ani, și-au prezentat proiectul și-au prezentat business-ul în 60 de secunde în lift, iar apoi au primit întrebări de la reprezentanții companiilor BCR, OmniaSig, Microsoft, DLA, Piper, UiPath și Colliers. Așadar, urmăriți în continuare pitch-urile din lift ale celor 10 scale-ups.
Rastva. Okay, I'm ready. Hello, everyone.
I have a question regarding the customer acquisition. I see here that in 2024 you have 1,000 customer acquisition cost, 2025 15,000. So I would expect this is the entire cost for acquiring customers. And my question is, how do you plan to go to market and actually acquire these customers, and what are the money for?
So first of all, to go to the market, we need extra funding for that. So we are looking for the investors. Regarding how we are going to reach the market, currently we are sensing opportunities on the Polish market and also German market as well, since we believe that there is really strong ecosystem open for innovations, right? And in our advisory board, we have some important people like Professor Friebe, for instance, who is going to support us in that market recognition.
Sales-wise, are you approaching the customers directly?
So beachhead market, in our opinions, are two ways for us. These are medical hospitals and also medical vendor devices, when we can integrate our CoreFlow APIs with some functionality for the device, for instance.
Got it. Thank you.
Thank you.
So basically, as I understand, your client is the doctor.
It is doctor, yes.
The doctor has to be convinced to use this tool to improve its diagnosis.
Yes, right.
And what sort of medical certification do you have at this stage?
We are planning that. Okay. We are during the process and the preparation. We know that it will be very challengeable to actually provide medical imaging analysis for the treatment, and we know from the very beginning. So it is why we establish collaborations with young doctors who are eager to introduce disruptive methods in the medicine. Right.
How do you treat liability risk of your software and the results of it?
Quality of the software or the functions which we provide?
The diagnosis. When the diagnosis might be wrong, who is liable?
So currently, the quality of diagnosis is scored by the medical doctors, right? And still, we need to put a lot of effort to improve the quality of our algorithms.
Hello, my name is Oskar Frutzkowski. I'm co-founder and CEO of 4Point, where together with our application, we redesign the landscape of the mineral prospecting. In the realm of mineral exploration, the challenge has always been to find mineral deposit efficiently and with minimal environmental impact. I believe there is 20,000 of mineral exploration yearly all over the world, but only 10% of them are successful. And the cost of those explorations is $100 billion. At 4Point, we answered this challenge by our platform using AI, big data, satellite imagery, and our analysis to reduce cost and time of those explorations by 20%. Imagine being at the forefront of this. Imagine being at the forefront of this revolution.
Hello, Oskar. Could you tell us a bit more about your data sources and if you're doing anything for proprietary data acquisition?
Right now, we are sticking with the satellite imagery, so we buy those satellite data from providers like Pixel, Sentinel, or different companies. But the source of our application is merging those data with satellites imaginary, with drone data, and on-site data from probes. So our platform is learning after every single prospecting.
I'm not a mining expert, but I know a bit about machine learning. How do you manage the topic that potentially the training data of one project is not applicable to another one? Because I assume that the Earth, the composition of Earth, is different in different places.
Right now, we are sticking with prospecting of copper and nickel. That are a side project. So if we go with separate minerals, separate metals, we will need to have proof of concept of those. Right now, we've done the proof of concept with Sierra Gorda mine for copper deposits, and we are in the middle of the proof of concept with FPX nickel to prove those deposit of nickel. So every time we will stick with another material, we'll need to take ground proofs.
And have you been able to explain the results of the machine learning algorithm in layman? The explainability, yeah. Have you learned something, some rules out of the data that you say that are new in the industry?
Not sure, because we got different. No.
Okay, thank you.
I have a follow-up question to the follow-up question. So which AI model are you using? It's proprietary, or are you using some
right now,
from
we stick with our own machine learning algorithms trained by our team.
Okay, thanks.
So your main business is focused on helping companies do prospecting more efficiently, right?
Yeah.
All right. And finally, what do you want to do with the company? Do you expect to be acquired by a larger player? Because I assume once you prove the efficiency and the economics, there are bigger sharks in the pond who, I don't know, can compete with you at a really massive scale.
Definitely. Right now we are in the fascinating time that the need for nickel lead graphite will double in the next 10 years. So right now we are sticking with this time 10 years period. But we are thinking about the buyout of companies like S3.
So, the drill, 60 seconds. I'm going to hold the mic for you. We had a deal. And 5 minutes Q&A at the boardroom. And let's go.
Super. How often you come across a business activating in a 200 billion market, bigger than the size of music and film industries combined? Now we are Moonhouse Studio, and we're building a gaming studio to create life beyond play. How come we think we're going to make it? First, we have over 15 years experience in 3D, game art, multimedia, business development, and marketing. Second, because the current state of the online survival genre, which is the genre we're targeting, is lacking substance. And third, our solution. We're building a TV-worthy story game, a mobile companion app, and we'll apply AI into NPCs to eradicate the current scripts. Feeling intrigued yet? Then think of George of BCR being a living, breathing character in the game. And with your support, we're going to launch on Xbox Marketplace. Moonhouse Studio, creating life beyond play.
Hello, bună ziua. I'm Dragoș. I'm Robert, the CEO of Moonhouse Studio. And we're here to listen to the first question.
What is different in your business model versus the other 200 million games and games company on the planet?
What is different is the fact that we are putting the community first. So we are launching our game in an early access stage. That's a stage where players can provide us feedback and can tell us exactly what they need from our product. So we can be sure that we are delivering something they want.
And going farther on, how do you want to go? I mean, do you want to have one game that is the most amazing game ever, or do you want to go on like a mass production of games?
No, we actually have a longer vision. We're set to become a publisher, which I miss saying in the end, but anyway. So we're set to building more than one game, but obviously we need the anchor. We need to be successful in the first one. We would be the first Romanian studio becoming a publisher. We don't have a publisher in Romania for games.
I read in the pitch deck something about in-game player-driven economies. Does this smell like blockchain, NFTs, and these kind of things, or how do you see that?
No, we're not going there. Go ahead.
In-game player economy is just a simulated economy. So we have virtual money that is just scripted money. So something to trade your items for, but not blockchain, not crypto, nothing like that.
And then what is the business model? How do you plan to make money?
Yeah, so basically the game is a one-time fee. Okay, we're going to launch on Steam, which gives us access to billions of players. I'm not sure you know 3.4 billion people play. Our genre is 500,000. So on that 500,000 player genre, the survival online genre, we're going to hit.
So it's a one-off payment from my side. So if I want to play,
yes.
I download it and I pay something,
yes.
and then I can
yes.
play it unlimited forever.
Forever,
yes.
We are launching on Steam Marketplace. It's a one-time fee, but we have additional revenue streams. We have DLCs, microtransactions. We have...
We're targeting B2B actually as well, which is a separate line of business. Yep. B2C is the obvious one, but B2B is the partnerships where companies can come into the game. Think of survival as a living world where you can have billboards, out of home, all kinds of plasare de produs, I don't know the name in English.
Yeah.
But then,
yeah.
then to continue what Bar said, it still smells like Web3 here.
It could smell whatever, but we're not into
now,
Web3.
Think about Google AdSense, for example. So you have a platform where your company can select the billboard type, the audience, and things like that. And we just mirror that in-game, just like in real life. Because we are creating a living, breathing world. We have actual cities that are working just like in real life. We have societies. We have, actually, we have AI NPCs that you can talk to. So until now, all the interactions were pre-scripted. You just choose a dialogue box and things like that. Now you can talk just like we are talking today.
And the nice thing about the AI is the fact that we're building it, so it's a proprietary AI NPC interaction. And one more thing, if I may, what does it mean to create life beyond play? We're integrating the apps in your current day life, like the health app.
Yeah.
And then that way you score points in the game, which makes you go out of the game and have a real life, which is the scariest of, my kids are playing for all night. No, they're not going to play for all night anymore because they want points. So they go out and run and do whatever, and they'll get points in the game.
Yeah.
So your Second Life done right?
Second Life done right.
And an advertising company.
That's a nice one.
I'm an old player of Second Life, actually, and yes, that's the inspiration. But
no, but really, so and you plan to have revenues from advertising. That's going to be the main
advertising, microtransactions, and actually we are approaching the storyline like a TV show. Every 3 years, we are launching an expansion that takes the story further. So that's another revenue stream, and actually is also is a one-time pay, but as much as the product itself. So it stacks.
May I ask you something? Who is your main core target audience, and why would you encourage them to go in a virtual life rather than in a real life?
We don't target anyone specifically because the survival crafting genre actually is a genre fitted for all. We have couples playing together to have some time together. We have corporate heads that are team building inside. We have kids with their parents spending time. Also, we have the competitive type that just go in the game and start shooting.
Time is up.
Hello, friends. Super excited to be here today. I'm Alex, part of QBark team, where we create a world in which using and managing complex and big computer systems is piece of cake. What is QBark? Imagine you have an infrastructure. On this infrastructure, you have applications running, and on top of those applications running, you are processing different tasks. It's a monstrosity what I described. Now imagine that QBark can automate end to end. huge technical processes that normally would require several senior DevOps to be delivered and completed through CubeArk platform, they are being delivered without any human intervention. Yeah. This translates to cost reduction, huge cost reduction, time to value drastically reduced, and environment that are human-free error.
Hi. May I start by asking you, we heard the claim that, everything will be automated and done by software in IT over the last 30 years, actually, since I'm here, in this business. What is it that you make different from all the workflow engines, task support engines, API integration levels, marketplaces, tralala,
Basically, the main difference, like in last years, we heard a lot of RPA systems and automation systems. The main difference between RPA and what are we doing at CubeArk is that the fact that RPA systems have the human-centered, the human individual-centered, that mimic the human behavior. In our case, CubeArk mimics and it's constructed around the infrastructure. This is a difference. We have the infrastructure in center compared with the human on RPA.
And who are your competitors, and are you afraid of open source? Because these years everything becomes open source and freeware to a certain extent.
It's a very good question about if you are afraid about open source. We are in such an under fire day to day at the office. We don't have time to be worried about that. The main competitors, like you asked prior, it's hard to say and to point to one company because the solution is so complex and so versatile. It's like a Swiss Army knife. But in our interactions and in our accounts, when we went to our clients, we bumped into IBM and ServiceNow so far. But we are not actually competing about them. We are a layer above them, and we can work together.
Actually, I had in mind Terraform or Git or these sort of companies doing as well automation in the DevOps space.
Yes, definitely. Yeah.
Do you compete with UiPath? I noticed that you are former employees of UiPath, and so is it a competitor of yours? And if there are any issues between your company and your former companies?
Not at all. There's no competition because, like I've said, they have human-centered, we have infrastructure-centered, and as they already know, the guys from the RPA companies, RPAs have limitations that can be overcome with infrastructure automations. So we are working together, not competing at all.
Yes, and I have to substantiate that. So being from UiPath, so yes, we are very complementary solutions, and I do have a question for you as well. Where are you focusing on scaling up to the next level? Because I think you need to look at a broader market in terms of bringing other solutions to your portfolio. So how are you thinking about that?
Right at this moment, like you said, it's a challenge. It's a challenge that we need to find the right product market fit because we started selling this year March, and we already had like 3 positions of the messaging. It's a big challenge for us. Yeah, definitely.
I don't have a question, but I work a lot with your colleagues in Microsoft, and what I want to ask, because it's very hard to explain what you are doing, can you give us some indicators of your success until now? Because I know a couple of your customers that are super satisfied. It's just a helping statement.
Right at this moment, like I said prior, we started selling in March this year. We are 200K ARR, and we have like a flagship client at this moment, the biggest stock exchange in Europe.
In 2019, we identified a pressing problem that is still valid today. Many online merchants struggling to sell across multiple marketplaces like eMag, Amazon, eBay, and many others. So we created EasySales, a very user-friendly cloud platform that helps online merchants to list and sell products on marketplaces and increase their sales because it's a plug-and-play, no-code platform and offers real-time integrations. Clients from Romania, Bulgaria, and Hungary validated our product, and next we want to scale to US, the biggest e-commerce market. We are a dynamic team of 18, and we want to become a global solution for e-commerce. I'm Irina Zamfir. I'm Chief Revenue Officer in EasySales, and today in the boardroom I want to talk to BCR to start a conversation and offer EasySales to all businesses that want to sell online.
That's great, and I am Anka, and I would like to congratulate you for this great pitch. It wasn't too fast, it wasn't too slow, it was just perfect.
Hello, everybody.
Hi and welcome. I will say just one word and I will ask you to comment afterwards. Cybersecurity.
Okay. In terms of cybersecurity, we are using the best standards in the domain. We are on AWS. And I want to mention that we went through an audit in order to be integrated with Amazon. So Deloitte already audited us 2 times, so we are compliant with the most secure standards in the space. We can go into details if you want, but it's very, very technical. A lot of documents required from change management and who has access, how many times the passwords are changed and with what regularity. Nobody can access the data at the same time. Data has to be encrypted during transit and at rest, especially personal data, and things like this.
Hello, I have a question for you. Since you are already operating and you are a fully operating company, what are your plans to boost the revenues? Because as I see, the revenues are still flattish.
Okay, so the market has been pretty hard this year, so we are very dependent on the income of our customers. We charge based on the number of orders. So right now we are in a quantitative easing in the markets, so money are coming out of the system. This also impacted our sellers, so their number of orders has decreased. So especially at the beginning of the year, we've seen a stalemate in the number of users in our platform, but the market is starting to recover. So we see an increase right now in the number of the leads. Also, I think we recovered a lot of the pool of integrations required to expand further in more regions. As you know, we are in Romania, Bulgaria, and Hungary, but we already see interest from Czech Republic, from Greece, from Poland. So in our strategy of expansion, we go country by country, and it comes sort of naturally, because as we extend our infrastructure in each region, the nearby countries are starting to get interested in our solution.
So what is the actual customer journey here? So I am the customer. I have a e-commerce site.
Yeah.
I enter the platform and what? I want to connect multiple marketplaces.
Yeah. So you just create an account in our platform. You have a 14 days trial. After that, if you are familiarized with e-commerce, it's very simple. It's a solution for non-technical people. You just connect your accounts, your eMAG, your Amazon, your eBay account in our platform.
All the marketplaces that you mentioned are available?
Yes.
And more, or just those?
We have around 30 marketplaces at the moment, and we are expanding.
So I just list my product once on your platform, and it goes to all the platforms via the APIs?
Well, it depends on your use case. Let's say if you already have an online web shop, yeah, you connect your online web shop, and we reuse that information to spread everything on these other channels, and you have total flexibility on the information that you send. So it doesn't have to be exactly the same as it is in the website. You can change anything and create rules and, I don't know, get some information from your ERP maybe, or from other sources of data like prices or things like this. So it's very customizable.
And also I can manage the orders on the platform?
Yes, we pull all of the orders from all the systems.
I have my web shop and I have Amazon and eMAG, and whatever comes through Amazon and eMAG, it comes through your platform and I can only manage it from there.
Exactly. We integrate you with billing solutions, with couriers, with fulfillment services, ERPs, platform for marketing automation, anything that can be automated, and any third party that you would want to have integrated, and like a really detailed integration with a lot of options, we have it, basically.
Sounds very cool.
Thank you.
You also said that you have a proposal for BCR, or so I understood from the pitch. So what's the exact proposal?
Yes, I did. I did say we have a proposal. We actually are testing with one company, with Vodafone. We have a partnership. They are basically reselling our solution and our product. And what we want to propose to BCR is to take a look at their customers, small, medium businesses, and offer easy sales and help them grow. And for this, we'll have a partnership. We are willing to offer incentives for the sales people, fees for the bank, and also we are helping the businesses to grow.
Feels like Imperiul already.
So, hello everyone. I am very excited to send this powerful message. But first, let me introduce myself. My name is Dacian Jurj. I'm the co-founder and the COO of Renergia. Renergia started as a PhD project in the Technical University from Cluj-Napoca. And guess what? Now it's the first sustainability mobile application from Romania. So basically, we can help you and Anca just by downloading the app and using the free energy scan that we provide in the application, and also the advices that we give you, and you will reduce the energy costs. More than this, if you have a business, we can definitely help you by providing you green energy loans, lead generation, and also photovoltaic system generation. More than this, work from home has become nowadays very popular, and we are like the only application that can give you data regarding the carbon footprint of the work from home. So if you're a corporate, we can definitely help you with this.
Your 60 seconds up.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello. So thank you. I think it's you are in the right space. I would say everybody talks about energy efficiency and so on. But what exactly, let's say, would you offer to a client, or let's say, because I see you target also individuals, besides the scanning of this is what I have, this is what I consume. Okay, what is else? Why would I download the application?
Yeah, first thing first, our app, it's designed to be a one-stop shop concept, meaning that we are trying to respond to three main questions: why, how, and with whom. That energy scan will provide you the necessary information for you to implement our energy efficiency plan, replacing, for example, the household, installing photovoltaic panels, insulating your home, and on the other side, we will provide for you services as ESCO companies, installers, which will provide for you solutions, services, products straight from the app, and also financing. So we are closing the circle by emphasizing the requested information, energy efficiency plan, ESCO companies, and financing solutions. So one-stop shop for you, all in one app.
And what's your business model? How will you make money? Is it subscription-based? It's a one-off? How will you make money?
Yeah, I can answer this question. So most of our business plan is commission-based. So we have a commission from the PV panel installation and also a commission from the recommendation of the home appliances. But we are also working with corporations and companies by helping them with the ESG reports. As I mentioned in the elevator pitch, we have the capability of collecting the data regarding the carbon footprint of the workers which are working from home. And this carbon footprint has become now company's footprint because it is associated with the work that they are doing.
I'm an insurance company and I need to work with my clients to become better and better and green. Private clients and legal clients, to say. For legal clients, for companies, do you have a solution here? We can, the footprint and especially the cars, we have the problem. Can you have a report? Can you deliver the report? What is the consumption of CO2 footprint, to say? Because we need to have a report, and at the end of the day, I need for my clients to have this one. I can provide your application for my clients. This is my question.
Yeah, today our product can calculate quite precisely the carbon footprint of your employees from work from home product. This is what we have today. Regarding the computation of the carbon footprint of your mobility, this is a next step because there are two different things. Because basically your employees are consuming energy home in order that your company produce profits. But this is what we can do today. The mobility is another component that, of course, we are considering. But right now, we are concentrated on computing the carbon footprint of the work from home programs.
What segment of the market is most valuable to you right now? And what do you think is the main trigger for them at the moment?
Yeah, today we are on the B2C market, We have 1,500 users. I checked this morning. We have generated 25 PV projects directly through our app. So the B2C market is for now our concern. However, we have some deals already with the B2B market for the sustainability reports in the context as at new CRSD directive, because it's starting to be active starting from 1st January 2024. So the companies are already preparing for that.
So you're productivizing the energetic audit or something like that?
For the work from home program, computing the carbon footprint of the employees while they are working from home and producing for the company, because it's indirect emissions from the company, scope 3.
How do you measure for real estate the impact on sustainability, the costs for companies? Do you have anything regarding real estate, either development or in use?
For new buildings? Yeah, we can calculate that by providing the profile or estimating what kind of consumers you will have in that real estate, and we can estimate the consumption for the following buildings.
I am here in this room because our final scale-up is going to join us online via Teams, and I hope Irina Gheorghiu is with us.
So, hello, I'm Irina, the founder of Zim. I'm thrilled to introduce you to your ultimate travel companion. Imagine this, you arrive in a new destination and with just one click, you're instantly connected to the internet. How do we make it happen? We've harnessed cutting-edge eSIM technology permanently integrated into your device, providing seamless coverage in over 190 destinations worldwide. But Zim isn't just about individual travelers. We're on a mission to transform the B2B sector. We empower businesses to offer eSIMs to their consumers, creating new revenue streams, reaching untapped markets, and driving unmatched customer satisfaction. Our secret sauce is our proprietary eSIM infrastructure, which seamlessly integrates any provider within our marketplace, ensuring access to our best connectivity solution tailored to your unique needs. We have achieved remarkable growth in our B2C channel and forged substantial partnerships in the B2B space with industry giants such as Allianz, SBB Switzerland, and Trip.com. Furthermore, we're expanding into the fintech and banking sector, slashing roaming costs and significantly boosting NPS. Join us in the future of connectivity. Thank you very much.
So I'm not sure if Irina sees us, but
Yes, she does.
the eSIM market is nothing really new. So what are you bringing into the game?
Thank you very much for your question. So the difference between the players that there are in the market today and us is that we are a marketplace. We are not an MVNO ourselves. We do not become a telco provider. We work with telecom providers to help them digitalize. Many of the telco providers today, they do not have eSIM capability set up for a seamless experience for the user. What we do is we act as a tech partner because we have created all the eSIM infrastructures to be able to integrate any provider that has any technology within our marketplace and help them digitalize. And then after we help them digitalize, we then integrate them into our direct-to-consumer marketplace and also our business-to-business marketplace. So we work hand in hand with the providers. We do not compete against them, which is what happening. It is what is happening within the eSIM industry as of now.
Still, continuing on Ionut's question, I understand that you are not competing with the providers, but still, this eSIM area solutions that are covering multiple countries or multiple providers is very crowded. I mean, I know just a few of them, like iRollo or FlexiRoam. Or who are your biggest competitors, and what is your main differentiator?
Yes. So you mentioned two of them, FlexiRoam, iRollo, and we are looking at Mobimatter as well as one of our biggest competitors. They are a marketplace as well, but they're mostly focusing on the APAC market. What we are doing differently is we are deploying the technology. We are not renting the network. We are directly taking the network from our partners, which are the MNOs and MVNOs, and which means better quality and better pricing for the end users. So we harness all of our competitive advantage in the technology that we have created in order to be able to work with these providers. So, for example, iRollo and FlexiRoam, they rent the network from a big provider, which the connectivity is really, really bad, and the pricing is much higher than if you buy directly from local providers. And this is because they don't have the technology necessary to be able to integrate these MNOs that are providing local experiences to the users.
So you're more like a marketing engine.
We are a marketplace and a tech partner.
And who actually buys the service? Is it the telco provider or the final user?
So it's B2C is the final user and also B2B. So we have businesses, we are partnering up with Aramco, for example, their employees are using Zim for their travel. So it's finally the business who also takes on the advantage of the service.
But the paying entity is the final customer or the telco?
So it's the final customer.
All right.
I have a question related. Is it expensive, or what are the costs, or how do you manage the efficiency related to relationship with the telco providers? Because basically you are a wholesale buyer from them.
So we are actually not a wholesale buyer. We are on a work with them on a pay-as-you-go method. So since we are a tech partner, we integrate directly into their pool of eSIMs, and since we have all the infrastructures, that once the user buys the eSIM, it is taken directly from the pool of eSIMs that we have created from the provider. So at the end of the month, we pay for whatever has been used by the end users. We do not pre-buy the plans, which is better for our business model and the cash flow.
Then the follow-up question on the integration. So what are the integration costs with the telecoms? I mean, the question actually is how scalable is this model to expand geographically? Because you mentioned that you have some, at the moment, something like 100-something countries covered,
yes.
Right?
Exactly. So in terms, because we have taken a lot of time for R&D at the beginning of our journey. At the first 2 years, we developed the whole infrastructures. Right now, it doesn't matter which technology the telco uses. We can integrate them from 3 to 4 weeks. And the market average is 8 to 9 months. So definitely we are the fastest in the market. And that's why we were able to integrate providers that none of our competitors ever integrated, such as AT&T and Orange.
I noticed one of your key advantages is you have also voice-enabled eSIMs, which is quite different from the others. How pervasive is this? Can you do it for all your providers, or is it only in select markets?
So depending on what the provider is already offering, if the provider can offer data and voice, for example, Orange and AT&T, they already do that to their consumers. Yes, we can work with them on that sense. We can help them digitalize their voice as well. This also taps into a new market because, for example, for the banking sector, there is a lot of users that are looking for a second number just for banking purposes and security purposes, OTPs and all of that things. So that's why we kind of open this data and voice, tapping into a new type of market of users.
And thank you so much, Irina, from London. Thank you from us here at Bucharest. I'm afraid that was it. I mean, some of us maybe are relieved, like the scale-ups, because they want to go like hydrate themselves and just congratulate themselves on this hopefully successful pitching session. You are going to see more of them coming up this November, because we are preparing some extraordinary sessions, demo days, on the 21st and the 22nd of November. So please keep an eye on us, because we have prepared a couple of surprises for you. So stay tuned. Thank you again to our jury. Thank you so much for taking the time to be here with us on a Monday morning. I know how your schedule looks. So thank you again. And to the audience, we are here to grow and scale up your businesses and open for innovation. Yes, thank you so much from BCR headquarters. Have a lovely week and day ahead. Thank you. Bye.
Ați urmărit pitch-urile din lift ale celor 10 scale-ups alese de InnovX-BCR în această ediție. Pe o parte din aceste startup-uri le-ați văzut deja aici, la ZFIT Generation, și-au spus povestea, iar pe celelalte le veți vedea în următoarea perioadă. Așa că vă așteptăm la următoarele ediții ale ZFIT Generation. Seară bună!